Why the hell are we playing this?
And I thought I had memory problems. Did you forget what this month's theme is?
I think he secretly doesn't want to do this anymore.
I don't think it's a fucking secret anymore, Obama. I want out.
Too fucking bad, Donald. I set this month up for a reason, and it's to recover from the failed Christmas week thing we did. It's to put food on our tables.
There you go with that dumbass villain laugh.
I mean, he is a bit of a villain after all. I still want my rematch, damn it.
You want to do it that badly? We'll see. Write out January and we can discuss that.
He's likely going to rig it because he's the editor and technically our god, our deity.
Enough bullshit. Leave him to his stupid vices and let's begin what could possibly be worse than Mind Jack, believe it or fucking not.
I heard that even if you turn off the music in the options, the music still fucking plays. Why? Because fuck you?
Well, that's already happening, and I can guarantee that we're going to get slapped with a claim, which could mean the editor will have to work harder for this. Karma, motherfucker.
You act like it's impossible for me to do. It isn't. Now sit down and enjoy the game that rivals Mind Jack in terms of quality.
Why are we in a turret section all of a sudden? The fuck is going on?
This guy is likely a Vietnam vet, and he's just remembering all the things he did during the war.
But why is he wearing his current attire here? That doesn't seem right.
I don't know, but when I aim this thing, the firing sound goes straight to the right audio channel, and when I don't aim, it's balanced. Who the fuck mixed the audio? Helen fucking Keller and crystal meth. So much for a memory. I hope Deep Silver is using this game as a lesson to devs they hire as a what not to do.
Is this another memory? Shouldn't he be younger and be fighting a Viet Cong soldier like this? Why are we present day fighting a bulky bald biker?
This is what early 2010s Rush development looks like.
This game had so much promise as well. I was told that this would be like Red Dead Redemption meets The Lost and Damned from GTA 4.
And we got neither of those. Doesn't even hold a candle to The Lost and Damned.
Early 2010s was crazy with the QuickTime events. It even plagued Shadow of Mordor, and I loved that game.
Now we're putting a guy out of his misery. What the fuck does this all mean? It's a waste of time otherwise.
You don't even have to wonder why this got delisted from Steam.
Which begs the question, how the fuck did you get this for us, editor?
Just go with magic. It's the most logical and most legal answer to that.
Works for me.
Alright, well, we just got treated to what the game looks, sounds, and feels like so far, and we're already setting a low bar today.
Because this is a 2010s game, I'm expecting... Yep, loading screens. We're going to get a lot of those. On the scale of Sonic 06 levels,
We're jumping back 10 days earlier? Why didn't we just start here and then do the stupid intro? It'd at least make a tiny bit more sense.
Why make sense when you can just show and don't tell?
this isn't like Dark Souls, Joe. This doesn't even remotely have the same cleverness and ingenuity like Dark Souls does.
Props to AI President playthroughs for completing their run with Dark Souls.
Jake, on your feet. It's time.
Ah, so we got Budget Guile from Street Fighter yelling at us.
Nah, probably a Clancy Brown clone.
Is there a point where we can run around and not stare at cutscene after cutscene? Also, are we going to see as many loading screens as what Sonic 06 has? I know Obama brought it up, but that's just sounds stupid.
Oh, Joe, if only you knew. I haven't seen anybody talk about this shit heap since Angry Joe, and he experienced a ton of them himself. We likely will as well, so sit tight and wait for the game to tell us we can fucking play it instead of watching it.
I'd vote to watch it instead of playing it. At least we can pause it and / or turn it off and watch something else.
I think the editor removed Don's escape key, so he can't really pause.
Yep. Just be a good boy and play the game and earn us, some
Where's
money.
Mikey? Feels like forever since I seen you guys. I almost forgot what you look like.
Back at the house. Hard to recognize him. He ain't 12 no more, that's for sure. You're tall as you. He's still a kid.
The voice volume is all the way up, so they're just speaking softly, or methed up Helen Keller didn't mix them properly.
I just noticed that their hair looks like a fucking Ken doll's head.
I was waiting for a texture pop in, but that is what it's supposed to look like? That's horrible.
Makes me really appreciate GTA 4's graphics. This came out in 2013, by the way.
Would have been passable in 2003.
Man, Mikey, Mac wasn't kidding. You've gotten to be one tall sack of shit.
Is that supposed to be his brother? Maybe from other mothers.
Ah, shut up. You look the same too, Jake. But your face is kind of weird.
This is real voice acting, people.
Yeah. Well,
I'm real happy to see you, Jake.
you too, Mikey. Both of you. Anyway, I'm sorry, but I gotta rest now, guys.
But you just got back.
Definitely recorded in different rooms or different bathrooms.
Ain't you? Give him some time.
I think Mac is trying to be like Sam Elliott, but fails to be as suave as Sam.
Fuck's sakes, you make me want to rewatch The Big Lebowski again, Joe.
That movie is the moviest of movies ever. All jokes
Swear
aside,
to
it's
God,
perfect as it is.
I'd rather be polishing boots than sit through this crap. What else is there to do?
There's some cool stuff going on in Blackfield tonight. I know a band. They're supposed to be totally far out. Mac never lets me go, but now that you're here, he's got it.
You? Want to go see bands now?
Come on, I'm not some little kid.
You ain't little, but you're still a kid.
Ellie says I'm really mature for my age.
Who's Ellie?
Local girl. Been going to college, if you can believe that. Helps Mikey now and again on schoolwork.
She's my friend. She tells me about some of these cool bands sometimes.
There's plenty of time for you to be going to see bands. Ellie's a grown woman. I don't like you being out there after dark.
But now that Jake's back, I want to go.
I'm sure you do, but that just ain't happening. Not yet, anyhow.
It's no big deal for me to take him. We could just...
The fuck's he storming off for? Jake said he'd take him? What a drama queen. Definitely a representation
Got no
of Gen
idea what's
Z
going on
or
here.
Gen Alpha. I don't fucking know.
Fellas getting killed over nothing. Oh, shit! Jake, take my bike from out back and find him. It ain't safe out there. Get out of here, goddammit.
Oh, cool, we can play the game now.
And now we can bear witness to the glory that is vehicular combat, or lack thereof, in this game.
It makes that stupid WWE Twisted Metal knockoff seem competent. Oh, there we go with the music we can't turn off. If this lands us claim after claim, I will not be a happy camper.
Relax, Dawn. If it makes you feel any better, I can save the cut-up footage separate from your voices and yoink out the music that way if it gets to that point, alright? I got it all covered.
We can't just go pedal to the metal and floor it towards Mikey. He's just always out of reach, right? Can't rush the game that fast now, can we?
It's super forced, and games that did this knew they were bad, but they wanted to extend the game as much as possible to give the impression that people are willingly playing it for a long time.
And yet it's a good definition of big as an ocean with the depth of a puddle. I just noticed that since you did that farewell speech, you've gotten better at speaking in general, Joe. What changed? Was the dementia-ridden thing just a play to fool the people into thinking you're stupid? Also, fuck you for saying we're reining in an oligarchy.
I just warn the people that the rich may turn this country into a private playground for them.
Wait up!
Get lost.
Just love the sound of loud-ass motorcycles drowning out the voices of the characters.
I mean, it's realistic. Those things are fucking loud, and you'd have to yell over them.
Then wait until you stop so you can chat. Jesus Christ.
But we're a family. That's still the same. Vote for Mac too.
Please tell me this ends so I can put the headphones back on. Oh, thank God. It's a loading screen. I had to take them off so I don't go deaf from that droning noise.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be more spectacles like that later.
So far, we've been mostly watching the game with some snippets of gameplay. If I wanted to play until dawn, I'd play that instead.
Ahead of Spooky Month this year?
Tell the truth.
You're thinking way too far
Don't
ahead,
look like
Joe.
that. She's your girl. You just didn't tell Mac, right?
Jake looks like a fucking Muppet with how he speaks.
Nah.
Did they really have to subtitle the word gnaw? Seriously?
Since you left, she's kind of been the closest I've had to you, I guess.
They're bang and end up... Wait, isn't Mikey a minor? I don't recall his age.
Except she's smart. Real smart.
Thanks.
But she's cool, you know? She likes bands, and she makes me read books, and I like to be around her, and... I don't know.
Ooh, big bad books. No wonder why Mac's all protective.
Just like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, nobody actually reads things.
Which ties into future videos where these idiots get to play Master Duel. I mean, instead of
why
that
don't we
one
just
joke video I made.
Arms clipping through the vest. What good attention to detail this game got, right?
Oh, shit. We're being introduced to the reason why we're even playing this game.
Oh, so it's not just that our analytics aren't taking off like we thought they would.
I mean, that is also a reason. Who the fuck de-aged Hulk Hogan and gave him a biker vest?
Didn't Jake kill the one guy in the intro with dual-wielded pistols? The Lazarus effect must be real.
Or just bad writing and rushed development.
This is like a skinny little old baby cow, ain't it? You ever slice an ear off of a baby cow? They scream and
Scream. It's funny.
Mikey, I got your burger. Let's go.
Where's a fucking burger, Jake?
Looks like you've been summoned, boy. Run on home now. Hey! Stop! Where'd you get that gun?
Just say you found it in a dumpster and then they'll fuck off. Or not, and just flee whilst they chase after the two of you. Whatever works to drive the plot forward.
Gotta love convenient plot devices.
What was that about?
A lot of stuff about the symbol on your back you don't know.
Like what?
Dad must have left us with Mac for a reason, right? I got a feeling it has to do with those fuckers back there.
Who were they?
The Devil's Hand.
Again with the motorcycle, noises droning out the voices. Great mixing.
Oh, cool. Now we get to deal with these idiots and do vehicular combat at the same time.
Cuties on the road? The fuck is this? Budget road rash.
Road rash was unforgiving. This is just stupid.
Why do they veer off to the side and explode? The fuck kind of fuel they got in those things? Pyrite or something?
The sound molestation of the bikes and the shitty background music and super loud explosions is driving me insane.
Just do what the game wants until it tells you to stop.
I'd stop it now myself, but again, I don't got an escape key, so I'm forced to do this shit. I could pause with my controller, but the jackass removed that as well.
Can't be giving you options of escaping, Don. Remember, this is all for the good of the channel.
You were a nobody before us, and now you're feeling powerful after turning your channel around? Give us some credit.
Now, Obama, I made you into the parent friend of the group. Don't make me screw up your personality to shut your mouth.
Joe, you need to kick his ass in Mario Party to teach him a lesson about losing.
I'll be pestering him for sure.
If you lose to him again, I'm sending the SEALs to his home to teach him a lesson in person.
You guys and your threats. I created you, now you must do what I tell you to do. Autonomy is not allowed. But if you insist, Joe, I'll pick up the Mario Party game, you just have to sit tight.
I'll be prepared for sure. In the meantime, let's get through this turd of a game.
I want this segment to end. Let me reach the goal game.
Even when you reach the end for this bit, this video will be far from over. Your torture is only beginning. Have fun, boys. I'll be waiting at the end to trim this masterpiece down for our glorious audience.
Yeah, he's definitely a supervillain in the AI multiverse. I wonder if other channels fight with their editors.
I just play Titanfall, and I make mech videos. No gripe on my end, as long as they play along. Anyway, that's my drop-in for the video. Have fun suffering.
Fucking hell. Even Leo sounds evilish. Hope he turns out better for the good of our multiverse. Also, when the fuck did these guys get rifles and shit? Where'd they store them?
Robbie, an Anvil's big-ass bike.
They're just standing there menacingly.
Don't you move now, cherry pie.
So, sound effect? Where'd you go? You missed your cue, my guy.
Time to put that
Holy
fucking
hell.
piece down, cowboy.
He's holding the blade the wrong way. Back end doesn't cut.
You think the game cares
It's gonna
about
be
that?
okay, Mikey.
That gun's getting a bit heavy for you, wouldn't you say?
Not gonna lie, the Scottish biker does sound like he's actually trying in this shit. I don't know why, as he's wasting his talents, but hey, at least someone cared about quality.
I mean, it's not like he had to pay his rent or anything
As
for
I was
this.
asking before, we want to know where the boy here got his cut from. Would be nice to know who you are, too.
It's nobody's. It's just a jacket.
Look, lad, this is the part where you beg for his life. You understand?
Was that really necessary?
He's just a kid.
It seems like we're reaching an understanding here. Let me put it plain. Retribution should be dead and buried. You don't tell me where you got this jacket. The same thing will happen to this child. Last chance, lad.
Tell him. Jake, please tell him.
That's not very convincing. Do another take. Oh wait, the game's been out for 12 years.
Okay? It's our fucking dad.
And who might your father be?
William Conway.
Toledo Conway?
Once again, was that fucking necessary? These guys suck at negotiating.
Let's roll the fuck out of Dodge. Finish him.
Are we dead? Is the game over now? Of course not. We get to see a flashback of shit we just seen 10 seconds ago. What good storytelling we have on display here today, folks. It gets worse from here.
How lucky that he didn't go for a headshot, or else the game would be over for real.
I'm pulling up that Thanos quote now, for fuck's sakes.
You should have gone for the head.
All right, we got the jacket from Mikey. Now can we legit play the game now instead of watching it? I want to feel how bad this is 100%.
We're too deep to dip out now, so I guess I can't argue. Let's just see how much we can take before we can't no more.
I mean, it's Don that's playing. We get to be spectators.
A bullet? One singular bullet. The guy let off more than just one bullet, my guy. Counting must be hard for someone that looks like they need to brush their hair so it's not looking like plastic.
And it's far from fantastic.
God damn it, you just put that stupid Aqua song stuck in my head again. I don't want to think of fucking Barbie girl. Fuck.
You were supposed to leave till the end. Guess you lied and just sat there listening to us.
I'm fucking editing this shit? Well, you all are yapping? It's not like I have a ghost editor or something. It's all me. It's always been me. I can't get away from shit like that, and I have to suffer for it. It's my own doing, but still. Now I got that song stuck in my head for who knows how long.
RBDE.
Mac, is that you? What the hell are you talking about?
Never mind that, son. Just an old man being silly. Anyway, listen up. I ain't exactly got a roll call for the devil's hands, seeing how big they are. There's an ox by the name of Anvil. Got some shithole up at the airplane cemetery.
Roger Wilco, Mac. I'm on my way. I remember muscles.
All you remember is his muscles? Goes to show what kind of people Jake is into.
I mean, I'd probably say that too if I forgot what someone looked like and vaguely remember their traits.
Oh, come on. I thought I was done with the bike shit for now. You know what? Unless something interesting happens, I vow to skip these segments. You agree with me, editor?
Way ahead of you. This one was just a nothing burger.
Who the fuck are you?
Room service.
A man looking for Anvil. But all I see is this ugly chick with a ponytail.
It's 2025. Anybody can be whoever they want, Jake.
Back the fuck off. Look, asshole, you're like everybody else here, always looking for drugs, thinking you're gonna find them here. I showed them, and I'll show you. Come here.
Ready to see the world's most versatile combat system? I guarantee that this is going to be so complicated that you're going to have to remember combos and certain moves to finish off thugs. Oh, who am I fucking kidding? You mash the kick button until you get bored and use a few 1-2s, then it's back to kicking for eternity. Atari games had better fighting mechanics than this shit!
Let's go kick some more gentlemen.
Kick him in the penis.
You have to wonder why they left this in. Maybe it's because they were working on real fighting mechanics and this was a placeholder, or I'd say that this is the fighting mechanics they were going for but didn't quite know how busted the kicking was going to be. Either way, hand fighting is a fucking chore already.
Yeah. At least the ragdolls are kind of funny. Doesn't make this any better, only a slight chuckle.
I heard the shooting mechanics are just as bad and just as stupid to use. At least Mind Jack had good gunplay.
Good is a loose term there, Obama. We done now? Can we move on to the next shitty scene?
You ready to answer my question?
Yes, please, stop.
Where is Anvil?
He left an hour ago to see Carlos, you know, his dealer in San Alfonso. What do you fucking want him, man?
Same reason I want all of you.
What's with this game being super unnecessary when killing people? I mean, Jake is out for blood against the gang, so I guess it's not totally unnecessary?
I'm just shocked the game is still running for us at this point.
Now you're making me paranoid about the game crashing. It'd save me from playing, sure, but then I'd be subjected to another bad game right after to cover this one.
You're acting like I didn't make you play the other ones this month already. It would just be another day for you.
Business before pleasure, sweetheart. You know where I can find Carlos?
Try that way. Who's he here? Dope there.
Not gonna lie, she looks hot as fuck.
Doesn't this game have sex scenes? I'm just curious as to how bad they are.
You Carlos? I'm interested in an exchange of goods.
Right on, man. Right on. Lay it on me.
Oh, you're supposed to give him something, Jake. And why is Danny Trejo in our game?
I know my weed from my weed, and this shit looks like Anvil stuff. You know?
As it so happens, I need to find Anvil. I'm looking for him. Ideas?
Last time I seen the big guy, he was going to the motel for some action. It's across the street, behind the bar.
Thanks, man. See you around.
Carlos is likely never to be seen again after ratting.
Oh, wow.
fuck does that even mean? Voice acting, people. This is real voice acting.
I was getting annoyed with hearing their arguing.
Oh, Don, you just triggered one of the sex scenes.
Hold on, we have to censor. Wait, what the fuck? How come they have their clothes on? And why does she look so loveless and dead? This is the driest sex I've ever seen.
I swear someone in the studio was like a teenager when they made this shit. It's as bad as when Justin Timberlake dry-humped his co-star in that stupid comedy film I forget the name of.
The movie was Bad Teacher with Cameron Diaz, by the way.
Fuck off. I didn't want to remember that stupid movie. It wasn't funny at all. Fuck you.
Anvil's taken off. We gotta go after him.
Where the hell did Don park the bike again?
It would be so nice if they had a pointer or something to tell me where it is. It's so dark out and trying to see something as small as a bike isn't fucking easy. I found it. Don't you dare tell me I've failed game. I just want to continue.
At the very last second as well. Finding a black bike at night definitely is a challenge.
Oh, look at you being Mr. Chucklenuts Obama. Did the editor rewrite your personality or something?
I didn't do fucking shit. He's just giggly for whatever reason.
We get to knock people off their bikes some more? This is getting super repetitive and I'm not a fan.
The difference is that we got weapons to use now. It's no different from fists. I mean, it sounds the same as using fists, and doing the QTE results in the same outcome regardless, but still, we got weapons like pipe wrenches and the knife. Yeah, I tried to make it sound cooler. Can we skip this and get to the slightly more interesting shit?
Again, already was thinking that way. There's like one where it's different and more interesting, but we'll get to that later.
I just got a good view of a man's ass as he flew at the screen. Not sure how to feel about that. Slightly aroused, though.
Man, Anvil's such a coward if he's gonna lock himself in the building.
I could easily authorize a drone strike at the building, killing everyone in it, but this is not my universe, unfortunately. Gotta do it the game's way.
Hello? I don't ever recall seeing a woman fixing a truck before.
They do, and they are hot as fuck.
Well,
Sorry, continue.
Even less if I use this wrench on your head. What do you want?
I need to get into the building, but it's locked. There's a guy in there I need to speak to.
Yeah, well, it's the weekend, see? What's so important that it can't wait till Monday?
Best you don't know why. It's personal.
Look, I'll tell you what's personal. My idiot ex-husband works in that place, but while I'm stuck fixing trucks, he's off drinking with my money he stole from me.
How much did he take?
A couple of Jacksons and my mother's wedding ring. Can you believe that asshole?
You say he works in there?
So stupid they made him a foreman.
So he'd probably have keys to the place.
Yeah. Of course, he always has them. You could get my ring, too.
Where is he?
Face down, wasted in my house, probably. Aneurin Road. It's only in Dead End. Could show you on that pretty bike of yours.
What the fuck? I just got here. Why are we going back on the bike for this shit? I could have broken a window and a... Oh, fuck it. I can't change it now. We're back on the fucking road to find a fucking guy to get his fucking keys, to get into the motherfucking building, to find Anvil. Convoluted. Much.
Welcome to the world of 2010's game padding, where they make things so complicated for no other reason than to pad out game length. Creativity? Nah, that's not as cool as making you do a tedious fetch quest for a main quest. You gotta just take it all in. Every fucking minute and every drop of blood, sweat, and a bucket full of tears that went into making this game. Deep Silver really wanted this to be a hit, and you're gonna find out why. Get them keys, Don, you lapdog.
He's gonna kill you for that, Joe.
I'm old as hell anyway, not like I should beg for mercy.
It's not worth it. He hit the nail on the head. Too much for me to get mad. Two negatives don't make a positive, meaning I can't kill him for his real-world point of view and X off a prominent member of the channel.
Regardless, let's skip to the... good. Bad? I don't know, we're just gonna skip the driving shit.
Maybe you should let me go in and talk to him alone. You still seem pretty wound up about this guy.
A girl's got a right.
But
fine,
sorry,
right.
couldn't help myself.
Rough him up a little, will ya?
Now we get to go through yet more tedious combat to get the keys to then go back. Fun, right?
And who the fuck are you supposed to be?
I think you've got a ring that doesn't belong to you.
You tell that bitch she can have it when I'm dead.
I might be able to help you with that.
Podcast, we're fast forwarding this bit. It takes too long.
Jesus fucking Christ, is every hand-to-hand combat section that obnoxiously long?
I'll I'll take that ring now. Thanks. While you're at it, I'll take the keys to the brewery.
What the hell are you looking?
So, if the last woman we slept with had sex with us after beating up a guy,
got
is
it?
this going to be the same?
Wow. Did you hurt him?
He did mention something about needing a long nap.
Now, let me show you what a mechanic can really do. This girl can do a lot more than just start an engine.
Yes, that's a definite yes. This is gonna happen every time we beat up a guy for a woman we just met, and we get to do the Justin Timberlake on them every time. Because these sex scenes were written by a fucking 13-year-old.
At least we don't have to censor shit since the game does it for you, technically.
Yet they had the time to put in fucking jiggle physics to the tits, so why the hell is this a thing? Maybe it's to avoid an adults-only rating?
Precisely. Apparently M for mature is too light for sex.
Look, I'm not stupid. The Devil's Hand owned that brewery, so don't expect an easy fight. I wouldn't go in there unarmed, okay?
Thanks for the heads up. Look after yourself. Don't go back there for a while, okay?
You too, soldier. I'll be fine. It's you who needs to be careful. They're crazy.
Lady, we can use guns. We were just released from the army. We can fucking do this shit.
Remember what I said about game padding? We're going to be segued into training how to use guns in the first place, because fuck you, this game needs more length.
You there?
Jake, what's the situation?
I found Anvil and I chased him to the Birkin Brewery. But I don't think my fists alone are gonna cut it.
Guns, huh? You need to talk to Tyrell Jones at the army base. He's a good friend. Jake, I don't think you should do this alone. I'll meet you at the brewery.
Copy that. Thanks, Mac.
Let's waste more time before the shit hits the fan and we can call it a video. Sounds about right.
Hello?
Just waltz into an army base with no resistance. No biggie, right?
And you are?
Jake Conway. You must be Tyrell. Mac sent me. He said I can get a weapon from you.
Let's make it snappy. Show me your shop.
You're Toledo's boy, right?
That's right.
Look, budget, Mr. T. We just want a weapon to light up a brewery. You're gonna make us fight for it, though, I bet.
You know, I don't hand out firearms to just anybody.
I know my way around any gun that you've got.
That's so. Just guns? You ain't afraid to fight?
No, sir. Especially not after Devil's Hand.
Should we show him how many we've fought and caused to explode?
You wouldn't believe us.
Seems like you and I have mutual enemies.
So you should be able to trust me and allow me to have a gun to kill the Devil's Hand. It's that simple.
This here is an Albatross A40 rifle. Bullet will pass straight through a gas tank at 30 yards. But this pretty little lady don't like liars.
What? Are you seriously calling me a liar? The fuck do I gotta do to prove myself to you?
Private Sandler. Private Kane.
Why is the one private readying his arms?
These two are my best men. Show me how fearless you are.
Isn't that Budget Guile from Street Fighter from the beginning?
Looks like we got more fighting to do. All right. Jesus fucking Christ, I think I might have killed him, especially Budget Guile. Oh well, there's no shortage of people to replace them. Can I get my gun now, or am I gonna be subjected to more bullshit first?
Yeah. You're Toledo's boy, all right. Come with me. Let's see you shake off some of them cobwebs and make that trigger finger useful again.
But we just got back from the army. We haven't lost the ability to shoot in that quick of time. This is just nonsense.
Nonsense I will spare you all from viewing. It's not that exciting. It just teaches you how to shoot. Even though we were shooting in that turret section before, but I digress.
Toledo's not bad. I've got more weapons and ammo for sale. I trade them from our army van, so keep an eye out for them. And don't bother stopping them if you're broke. My shit ain't cheap. But seeing as how I knew your old man, I'll help you out.
Can we ignore the fact that Don gave himself $50K from using Cheat Engine?
You think I fucking care if I use Cheat Engine on a garbage game I'm likely never touching again? Of course not. Let me have some kind of advantage in this.
I'd use it too, not gonna lie.
Always knew I'd see this bad boy again.
That gonna prop the door open?
Very funny.
I got a key to the front door, but I don't know how many's in there. You guard the back, I'll flush him out.
That's game lingo for I can't have an AI companion with me during this really long shootout section because I didn't fucking program it in, so I gotta do it solo for this to make sense.
I just want today over. So, do you think anybody is listening?
Yes, we were listening, and I am not a fan of this gunplay. Aiming looks off, and it always feels like if I don't go for headshots, I am never going to kill anybody.
When you get to the Jason Voorhees guys, be prepared to clip dump their asses.
Angry Joe did say that the enemies were bullet sponges, so it checks out.
For those watching at home, yes, I have infinite ammo on. Do I care? No. Do I want to at least beat Anvil and call it a video? Yes. I'll do it by any means necessary, cheating or not. It's not like I'm touching this after the video's over.
Nor do I want to set eyes on any footage of this game afterwards. I want to edit good and fun games. I got a couple left to do for the month, but after that, I can have my salvation. No, not President, Discord server style. That shit's cringe.
We're never going to get tired of making fun of that guy, are we?
No, dude deserved it for being so self-centered.
Oh, I'm gonna get that asshole.
What exactly was the plan there? Suicide charging doesn't work, guys. Not in games or real life.
Slow-mo is getting old, guys, but we can't turn it off, I don't think.
No, looks like we're stuck with it till when Don calls it quits or when the editor allows us to leave.
When is this gonna... Holy fucking shit, it's Jason Voorhees. Light him up.
Quick, use your rapid fire trigger. Destroy Jason.
He's gotta go out sometime.
I don't know what these guys eat, but these ones are definitely superhuman. They're taking all my bullets and are still able to fight back. If I didn't have infinite ammo on, I'd never be able to drop them, trust me. Maybe these red explosive barrels will help me. Why the fuck am I walking? Get into cover, Jake.
I'm guessing you stunned yourself in the process. Oh well, you seem to be fine.
Oh, a cutscene? Do we fight Anvil now?
It still looks like he's running away like a coward. Doesn't even want to face you man to man.
It's because he's not a man. He's an overgrown, cowardly man-child that kills kids and young adults since he can't take on anyone near his age.
If I can kill him now, then that'll be it for the video. I want this to be done so I can relax before I'm shoved into the next bad game.
Well, since the music stopped and we're on a long-ass elevator, anybody brought snacks?
We're in the middle of taking down one of the big bads. Why are you thinking about snacks now?
Because waiting in silence for a whole minute isn't really that appealing to us. We go through all that intense gunfighting with these broken and unusable mechanics to just sit and wait on an elevator to the ground floor. Kind of a whiplash feeling.
We could sing tunes, maybe. Like that new OCT song that's about a half-man, half-horse being.
Amazing song, but no, we're not doing that. We're finishing this video, and then you can binge listen to that song some more.
We got more Jason Voorhees guys here? Why? I thought it was going to be a throwdown between me and Anvil. Fuck's sakes, man.
To cut it short, Donald beats these guys and goes after Anvil. Moving on.
Quick, he's out of my range.
Come on. Come on. Come on, come on.
Oh, damn! I'm sorry, son. I was no use at all. He flew right past me.
Don't worry, Mac. We haven't lost him yet. We'll just follow the blood.
All right, then. I'll ride. Gun.
A new turret section? Sounds neat. And where the fuck did Mac keep that M249 saw? He doesn't have a trunk to keep this thing in, so what the hell, huh? Oh well, let's light them all up.
Oh my god. This thing is so fucking loud. Turn it down.
He can, Joe. This game's audio mixing is ass from start to finish with everything.
If I'm gonna go deaf from this, it'll be with Anvil dead at my feet.
Better be worth our hearing.
Whoa, why the fuck are we veering off? Mac, what the fuck? Mission failed? Oh, God, is this mission gonna be that strict? Mac is supposed to be the driver. I'm supposed to be the one they're shooting at.
Here we are with another rocket launcher falling through the floor moment.
Well, Mac is human, and it would be smart to target the driver. Seems too easy to fail, but I'm sure Donald can do it.
To put it into perspective, I lowered the game audio by half. Half, I say. That means this gun volume is fucking cranked to the ceiling.
Why don't you do the smart thing and turn it down?
I'm not lowering the audio every time a gun fires, nor am I lowering the master audio further so people can hear everything else. think, man. Although thinking is hard for you, Joe.
If Joe and the editor would stop yapping their fucking bullshit, I could possibly get through this. So please, shut up, for fuck's sakes.
Dude, are you fucking crying?
I'm just done dealing with these bad games and their broken shenanigans. It's one thing for a bad game to be bad, but it's another to be a bad and broken game. It breaks the damn soul when this shit happens, man. I'm fucking losing it.
Calm down, Donald. It'll all be okay in the end. Just a couple weeks before we can go back to normal, okay?
We are all suffering, man. Just keep your head down and it'll all be over before you know it.
As much as I shit talk you two, I'm glad you're both around. Even Joe. This month is for mental health awareness, and it must be spread to the masses. You guys seriously trying to charge against a machine gun? What the fuck is going on in their heads?
They too want out of this horrific game, so the quicker they die, the better they'll be.
Where did Anvil go anyway? He just flat out disappeared.
Just hoping his AI fucked up so he veers off into a wall and explodes.
There he is. Finish him off, Donald. I know you can do it.
And I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes. And they shall know that I am the Lord when I shall lay my vengeance upon thee. Come here, fucker! Wait, what? Why is everything frozen? What the hell just happened? Did the game fucking crash on me? God fucking damn it all! I quit! I sincerely fucking quit!
I think that's good enough for me. Tune in next time, folks.